My child, if your eyes are resting on these words right now, understand this clearly and without doubt. This is not luck, timing, a coincidence, or just a question. At this very moment, there are millions of hearts beating around the world. I called your name, and something inside you stopped to listen. You didn't just happen to be here. I carefully, softly, and slowly brought you here. Before you knew it, my voice was familiar to your spirit. That pull, that moment of pause before scrolling away, and that sudden stillness inside you were all me. It's finally time for this moment with you. This can only be seen by people I will save. There's no point in these words flying through empty space in search of something useful. They are written with your name already spoken over them, so you know they are meant for you. Heaven marked you before this very moment, before today, before your doubts, your questions, your failures, and your tiramisu. You might not know why you were picked to hear this now, but know this, it's true. What I'm about to tell you is important, and if you don't back away, it could change the course of your life. A lot of people will never hear what you're hearing. A lot of people will scroll past what you're looking at. Your soul knows it is being heard when you stop. Don't go away. Don't tell yourself you'll come back later. I didn't just walk into your life and bother you. I didn't interrupt your routine, your noise, or your other things that were going on just to say something empty. Your name is on this message, personally, not as a metaphor or a way to teach. I know where you are now. I know what you have on you. I know what you don't want to tell even yourself. Ignoring what I'm about to say would not be a harmless way to lose your curiosity. Truth, peace, and a door would be lost. That's why I opened just for you. I'm not making a threat. Because I love you, I'm telling you this. There are times when things don't happen the same way twice. You were chosen not because you are perfect, or because you always had strong beliefs. You were able to keep breathing, hope, and getting back up even when you felt empty. Not because you never had doubts, but because you were willing to do so. I didn't pick you because you had everything under control. You didn't give up, so I picked you. You felt like you weren't seen, heard, ignored, or understood at times, and you were almost ready to give up. Still, here you are. It's not a mistake. That proves my hand has been holding you even when you thought you were being strong on your own. Follow me now. Follow me. Not just with your eyes, but also with your heart, your attention, and that still, quiet part of you that needs comfort. Many people didn't know what I'm about to say. It wasn't that they weren't worthy, they just wouldn't stay still long enough to listen. You moved more slowly. That's right. I already know something about you from that. You're not really lost yet. You're not really lost like you think. As you've been telling yourself, you're not late. I know you've been thinking about things you never say out loud, my child. You're not sure why things are taking so long. Why did the doors not open when you prayed for them to? Why you felt like you couldn't move forward while others did. You've been wondering if you missed your chance, if you got my voice wrong, or if you made one mistake that ruined everything. Please hear me now. I haven't forgotten about you. I have not forgotten about you. I have not switched you out. I've been quietly getting you ready, and it's been hard at times, but I've always had a plan. There's a reason you're sensitive. You feel very strongly for a reason. There's a reason why everyday noise and simple answers no longer make you feel good. I have been pulling you closer without you even realizing it. I am teaching you to listen below the surface and giving you more discernment, which you will need soon. What made you feel bad wasn't rejection. It was in line. The delay you didn't like wasn't a punishment. It was for safety. You're reading this because I'm about to change something. Not all at once, but not in chaos or fear, but with peace of mind. Pay attention, because what's coming next needs your trust. Trust that is based on facts, not blind faith. The kind that picks to listen even when they're feeling down. The kind that stays in the present moment instead of running away to something else. You've been numbing yourself lately, even if it's just a little, to get through the days. I get it, and I'm not mad at you for it. I'm telling you to stop. You don't realize how important this moment is. Not because these words are dramatic, but because they come at the right time. There is no one else around at this quiet intersection. You can't tell because the world doesn't look scary enough, but you can feel the weight of change coming. You feel like something is about to happen because you are restless. That sense that things can't stay the same, that is correct. I have a new thing to do. And now I speak. You have nothing to worry about when I tell you this. I'm not here to make you look bad. I'm here to help you figure things out. I'm not here to stress you out. I'm here to help you stay steady, but you have to stay. You need to be able to listen without fear getting in the way. Set my voice to the top of the list right now. Write, Amen. Lord, give me your peace. When you finally let him in, I picked this moment because you were ready, not fully healed, not fully sure of yourself, not fully strong, but ready enough to listen, ready enough to receive, and ready enough to stop running away from the quiet truth inside you. My child, you're not here by accident. Why are you here? Because you answered the phone when I called before you knew it. Please pay close attention, child. Before you let anything else sink in, I want you to understand something very well. You didn't just happen to hear this. You are not here by chance or because you were interested. This moment did not happen by accident. A long time before your days began, before you had any questions, hurts, or to wait, this moment was already written. I knew exactly when your eyes would land on these words. I knew how your heart would be when you got there. I knew what you were going to be carrying around in silence, what you would want no one to see, and what you would be afraid to tell yourself. I don't think this is sudden. It was planned ahead of time. Many people are speaking out in the world right now. A lot of messages all trying to get your attention. There are a lot of things that can keep your mind and heart busy. Despite all the noise, I stopped you on your way in a firm but gentle way. I didn't hit you to slow you down. I got your attention without being scared. I put this moment right in front of you because I want to talk to you directly. A lot of them were not stopped. A lot of people went by. A lot of people were too busy, in a hurry, on guard, or just plain numb to feel the invitation. But you stopped. That's right. That pause wasn't a sign of weakness. It was being responsive. And being responsive is very important to me. You might think you found this message, but I found you. I've been keeping an eye on your steps for a lot longer than you think. There were times when hopelessness should have pulled you away. There were times when confusion could have sucked you in. There were times when the weight you were carrying could have destroyed you. But you never fell too far because of something. It wasn't luck. That wasn't just toughness. That protection couldn't be seen. You were following my lead, even though you couldn't feel my hand. Even when you thought you were getting lost, I was guiding you back on track. I looked out for your spirit when you didn't know how to do it yourself. You always went down some paths that made your light less bright. Some choices seemed like they wouldn't hurt you, but they would have slowly worn you down. I blocked some things for no reason. I was late for others without saying sorry. Even though you prayed for them to stay open, I let some doors close. At that time, you asked me a question. You were not sure if I was quiet or far away. I wasn't absent, though. I was careful. I was watching out for something holy inside you that needed time to grow without being harmed. I knew I had to keep you safe during this season. Know this, my child. A lot of them were skipped so you could hear this. You are loved because you chose to be soft in a world that rewards being hard. Not because you are bigger, better, or more deserving of our favor. You were ready to feel when other people chose to shut down. You weren't going to act like everything was okay. You were willing to ask deep questions. You didn't give up when you didn't get answers right away. I care about that willingness. It makes room for the truth. It makes room for closeness. It lets me talk without being pushed. I'm not talking to you now to make you better than other people. When I talk, I want to get closer to you. Sacred times are not about who you are. They're about getting close. This moment is private. It's not private in terms of pride, but private in terms of purpose. Not everyone can handle it, so it's not for everyone. You are here, though, because something in you was ready, but not quite right. Willing to listen without running away. Ready enough not to run away, but to stay in the present. My voice sounds rushed, but there is a sense of urgency in it. Love is in a hurry because it knows what's coming and wants you to be ready. It is the hurry of a shepherd who sees a change in the ground and calls the sheep closer, not to scare them, but to keep them safe as they move forward. I'm not making you scared. I'll wake you up. There's a difference. Fear spreads, awakening is gathering. Now I want you to pay attention because what's coming next needs clarity, not confusion. You've already felt this interruption in small ways. A feeling of unease that won't go away. You feel like you can't keep going the way you are. Something is about to change, but you can't put your finger on it yet. That's not worry. That's being aware. Your spirit has known things that your mind hasn't been able to explain yet. So you wouldn't be surprised when I spoke. I let that feeling slowly rise. Before I spoke to you, I prepared you on the inside. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. Please help our channel. The job we have is to make you happy and encourage your faith in God. You can donate to us through Super Thanks if you'd like to. Right now, we're not going to give you too much information. It's about getting you in line with the truth. At different times of the year, I offer comfort and clarity. I'm making things clear right now. My job is to help you see that your life hasn't been going nowhere. It has been led even when things were confusing. You have not been forgotten while we wait. You have become better. You haven't been held up for no reason. You have been kept safe, my child. As I know, you have compared yourself to other people. You've been stopped and watched other people move forward. You've thought about why their lives seem to go more smoothly, while yours felt heavy and slow. You asked yourself if you did something wrong, if you got my meaning wrong, and if you were being left behind. Listen up. I didn't slow you down to punish you. I slowed you down so you wouldn't turn into someone you weren't meant to be. I held you back because the next step needs depth, and depth can't be rushed. The break you're having right now is part of that same care. When patterns that don't help you anymore are broken, I'll stop them. I'm breaking up thoughts that have been holding you back in silence. Because you couldn't see them clearly yet, cycles kept going around and around. This interruption doesn't get in the way. It's an invitation. It's me coming into your awareness and telling you to look again, pay close attention. There's a new start. Because I know you, I talk to you in a close way. I know how you react to being gentle. I understand how force would make you pull away. I understand how fear could make you stop. So when I speak, I do so with firmness wrapped in care and truth wrapped in kindness. There's no need for me to get your attention. I want you to trust me. I'm not pulling you because I'm scared. I want to be with you because I love you. Don't brush off the weight you're feeling right now. Do not just pass it off as feeling or your imagination. Sacred moments don't always happen in a big way, but they always have a deep meaning that stays with you. If you feel like you're becoming more still, your thoughts are slowing down, and your heart is becoming more alert, that's my presence making space for you. I am not here to push you past what you are. I'm here to meet you where you are. I chose you to hear this because I need to talk to you before the next step. Do not move forward if you are not sure of your worth, where you are going, or your role in my care. I want you to stay put. I want you to be sure. I want you to know that nothing that comes next is a mistake. Just like this moment was planned, so is what comes next. Stay with me. Allow this truth to sink in deeply. You are seen. You are being led. It's safe for you. And you chose to be here. This break is not a stop in the flow of your life. You are being led back to what has always been meant for you. Come closer, my child, and listen without putting your heart on guard for a second. I want to talk to you about things that no one else has seen. The places you learned to hide because it was too hard, too heavy, or too tiring to explain them. I saw you those late nights when everything was quiet and your thoughts were loud. As you stared into the darkness, you kept thinking about the conversations, choices, losses, and what-ifs that kept going through your mind. It was clear that your body was tired, but your heart wouldn't go to sleep. When there was silence all around you, but a lot of worry. You thought no one was paying attention during those hours, but I was there, closer than your breath, hearing every cry you didn't say. I saw how quickly you wiped away your tears. They are the ones you never posted, talked about, or let anyone see. There were tears that came out of nowhere, set off by something small, because the stress had been building for so long. You learned how to cry quietly so as not to bother anyone and to avoid having to explain yourself. This way you could make yourself look strong. I saw how good you were at getting yourself together, just enough to do something, to show up, or to make it through another day. And you thought that being strong meant being quiet. But I saw how brave it was to just keep going. I heard the prayers you whispered when you didn't want to say anything. They were the ones that started strong and ended tired. When you said my name and then didn't say anything else because you didn't know what to ask for. The prayers I heard sounded more like sighs than words. That question you were afraid to ask out loud was heard. When you didn't know if I was listening, if I still cared, or if you did something wrong to deserve the silence. I didn't turn away from those prayers. I leaned in more. Being quiet did not mean being absent. It meant I was holding you while you learned how to deal with the pain. I saw you act like everything was fine when it wasn't. I saw the practiced smile, the calm voice, and the careful words you used so as not to make other people nervous. It was clear that you put everyone else's needs aside while meeting theirs. It was easier for you to be reliable than to say you were tired. You were helpful because it was safer for you than to ask for help. You kept quiet about your problems because you didn't want to be a bother. But, kid, you were never a bother to me. Not once. Never ever. You showed up on days when you meant to stay away. I saw you do your job even though your heart was empty. I watched you keep your word while your soul felt ignored. I saw you keep it together in public but break down when you were by yourself. I saw how you wondered if you were worth it at those times. How you felt like your pain didn't matter since no one was paying attention. Please pay close attention to this. I cared about your pain. It still does. There was nothing hidden about your pain. At times, you felt like you could no longer handle anything and thought, "This is it. I can no longer do this." You felt like you were being pushed past what you thought you could handle. Still, you found a way to wake up the next day. You took a second breath. You moved forward. It wasn't because you were strong by yourself. That's because I was protecting you when you were weak. The fact that you survived wasn't by chance. It was proof that I was taking care of you in ways you couldn't see. When answers didn't come, I could see the sadness in your heart. When prayers didn't seem to be heard, when having hope seemed risky, I saw how you lowered your hopes to keep yourself from getting hurt more. I saw you stop asking for some things because it hurt too much to wait. You told yourself that less was fine. I never thought your silence meant you didn't care, even when your heart still wanted more. I knew it was to keep myself safe. I knew I was tired. I knew it was years of grief building up. Say something like, "I trust God's invisible hand if you follow him without fear." I saw you deal with guilt and doubt at the same time. You were filled with doubt and guilt because you didn't know if I was really there. You were very hard on yourself because you felt weak, confused, and worn out from believing. But I was never let down by you during those times. You had to wait for me. I was kind to you. Faith is not something I measure the way people do. I can see the heart of it. Still, your faith reached out to me even when it felt weak. I saw how you scrolled, stayed busy, and made noise to avoid being alone with your thoughts when you wanted to forget about the pain. I also didn't judge you for that. I got that you were trying to stay alive. I knew that resting was risky because being quiet made you feel things you didn't know how to handle. I stayed close even then. I had to wait. I looked. I kept you from falling apart completely when you felt like everything inside you was weak. You felt ignored, forgotten, and like you could be replaced at times. There were times when it seemed like other people were picked, praised, and helped while you went unnoticed. You weren't sure if your quiet faith made a difference, if your endurance that no one could see meant anything. I saw every hidden moment, my child. I saw all the quiet ways to keep going. I saw all the times you didn't give up, even when no one would have blamed you if you did. Heaven doesn't ignore things that people don't care about. I was in the rooms that no one else could get into. I was there while you were by yourself thinking. I was there when memories that you thought you had buried came back to you. I knew what it was like to feel misunderstood and tired of having to explain yourself. I saw you when you felt like you had to be strong for everyone else but yourself. You need someone strong to stand by you. I didn't miss any of it. I couldn't take my eyes off of a single tear. You had no idea how much weight you were carrying. It's true that you were in a lot of pain. You weren't weak for being stressed out. You were a person, and you were hurting. I was there for you the whole time. And the fact that you are still here, listening, breathing, and looking for the truth shows that I never left you. There were storms that were meant to break you, but they didn't. There were nights that were meant to tear you apart that went by. There were times when hopelessness hit you hard, but you're still standing. That isn't a mistake, that's grace. You need to let go of the idea that no one saw you. I want you to stop telling yourself that no one saw your pain. Please stop putting down what you went through, because you did it quietly. Pain that is quiet is not a small pain. Tears that are hidden are not lighter tears. Silent endurance is also not hidden from me. Performance doesn't amaze me. Being honest moves me, and you've moved me more times than you know. You don't need to show me anything. You don't need to say anything. You don't have to explain why you're tired. I understand. I saw it. I was there. I'm still here now. That's not to bring up the pain, but to let you know that you were never alone in it. You are now with the same presence that helped you through those nights you couldn't see. Be steady, pay attention, and get ready for a gentle lead. My child, rest in this truth. You went through everything that was seen. Nothing you felt was ignored, and you didn't just happen to live. You are still here because I took care of you when you couldn't take care of yourself. I will continue to see you, hold you, and stroll with you through the next phase. My child, I want to talk about a question you've had in the back of your mind for a while now, even though you haven't put it into words. You've wondered why people who used to walk with you stopped. You remember how some started with fire, faith, and certainty. They spoke out loud, dreamed big, and made big promises. You were sure they would last. But over time, they got tired, bored, angry, or numb. Some went back, some got tougher, and some stopped believing in God at all. And you stayed. Even though you were tired and unsure, you didn't always feel strong. That's not how you felt most of the time. Still, here you are. I'll explain. A lot of people started the journey excited about where it would lead, but not many were ready for how heavy it would be to wait. When you wait, your soul is stretched in ways that doing things never does. Still, both is a reason. It shows what is deeply felt and what is just excitement on the surface. When work has already been done, waiting seems unfair. When promises take longer than expected, it's hard to understand. And for many, that weight became too much to bear. They didn't fall because they were bad or weak. They lost because they didn't know how to deal with doubt without letting it hurt their hearts. That weight was the same for you. It made you think of the same things. The urge to give up, stop hoping, and stop expecting anything else was the same for you. There were times when faith felt heavy instead of light. Some days, having faith felt more like work than a joy. Why are you different? Because you've never had a problem. You're unique because you wouldn't let go of something inside you. Even though you were tired all over, I saw the times you wanted to give up. I saw the days when you wondered if it was worth it to hold on. I don't know how much longer I can do this, you said in your sleep. Even so, you didn't just leave that day. There were times when you held on to hope. You held on sometimes out of habit. A quiet thought that asked, "What if I'm wrong to give up?" kept you going sometimes. You have no idea how important this small thread of willingness was. Some people let go because they needed to be sure before they could trust. They needed answers before they would obey. Before they could be patient, they needed to see progress. But when those things didn't happen, disappointment turned into space. Themselves told it was because they were mature, smart, and realistic. But most of the time, it was just tiredness they didn't know how to handle while waiting for expectations they didn't know they had. They put the blame on the path instead of looking at how much weight they were putting on it when those expectations weren't met. My child, you learned how to deal with sadness without letting it define you. You didn't do it perfectly or without pain, but you did it honestly. You cried, it was a question. You had doubts. You still came back. You didn't act like it was easy to wait. You didn't act like everything was fine. You didn't use being tired as an excuse to leave. You brought it with you. That's why you're still here. There were times when your faith was weak. Often, it felt more like a fight for survival than a belief. However, faith is not based on how strong it feels. The place where it turns when its strength runs out is used to measure it. You still turned toward me, even when you were tired. They did something, even if it was just a little bit, like sigh or not completely walk away. It was important to turn and go in a certain direction. You saw other people move on, and sometimes you wondered if it made them smarter. You thought about how stupid it was to stay when it hurt. In your question, you asked if endurance was bravery or stubbornness. Now let me tell you the truth. Being tired was not a sign of failure. It was proof of endurance. It's not that you were weak that you fell down. It took a long time to carry something heavy, which made you tired. There's a difference. Endurance isn't usually loud. It doesn't make itself known. During the event, it doesn't look impressive. Having endurance means getting back up when things don't seem to be getting better. It looks like it will go on without any applause. You could have made it easier on yourself by choosing not to harden your heart even when you were hurt. It looks like endurance is you. Others left because they thought that resting meant going away. They didn't know how to stop without giving up on the whole trip. They believed that taking a step back gave them freedom. But for some it did, and for others it just put off the healing they needed. It took a long time and a lot of pain to learn how to rest without giving up. You learned how to go less fast without going backwards. You learned how to keep breathing even though you lost all hope. I know that being tired makes you feel bad about yourself sometimes. You are hard on yourself because you choose not to be more sure of yourself, happier, or consistent. You are tired But I don't see that as a sign of weakness. It's what it costs me to stay. I see it as proof that you have stuck with something heavy for a long time, and that doesn't make me mad at you. You have my attention. At times, you wish that the people who left were still there. They looked lighter, freer, and less weighed down. You didn't see what they gave up when they left, though. The questions that came after them were not shown to you. You didn't see the restlessness that came after the fight. You missed the quiet pain that comes from cutting ties with something holy without resolving it. It wasn't easier to stay. It had more depth. You stayed because, even when you were confused, you knew deep down that leaving would not make things better. Your gut told you that giving up on the trip would cost you something you couldn't lose. You didn't always know why you were there. There were times when you didn't want to leave because it felt wrong. That intuition wasn't a fluke. It was my spirit holding you steady when your mind was cloudy. Please stop seeing your ability to stay alive as just being stubborn. You aren't here because you didn't have any other choices. You kept choosing not to fully disconnect, which is why you are here. Your faith was still focused on me even when it was weak. You didn't close your heart all the way when you weren't sure. That kind of openness is rare and valuable. Others needed reassurance all the time to keep going. They needed results right away to show that their work was worth it. When those didn't come, it was easy to give up. You learned how to live without being reassured all the time. You learned to walk without getting anything right away. That doesn't mean you liked it. It means you got through it. And endurance changes a person in a way that comfort never does. I know you're tired. I know that you worry that waiting has taken too much away from you at times. But listen to me now. You've also gained something from the wait. It has made you more complex. It has taught you to care. It has helped you be smart. It has made you stronger in a calmer way that doesn't depend on being excited. It has given you roots that are stronger than your problems. You didn't stay because you were stronger than other people. People stayed with you because you were honest about when you were weak and still stayed. The reason you stayed was because you let yourself feel disappointed without becoming angry. Even though it hurt, you stayed because you kept your heart open. I'm not asking you to brag about how tired you are. I want you to see it as it really is. It's not proof that you failed. It shows that you stayed longer than most people could. Now I want you to know this. I have a different view of you than you do. What you see as weariness, I see as promise. When you see delay, I see getting ready. As you look for ways to stay alive, I see quiet courage. You're still here on purpose, not just because they are stubborn, not out of blind loyalty. You're still here because you trusted me enough to not leave without a trace. That something is still alive in you, even when answers were slow, hope was heavy, and belief was weak. It's stronger than you think too. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Now, my child, rest in this truth. You didn't fail because you were tired. You stuck it out, and endurance won't notice. If you want Jesus to be the center of your life, type, "Jesus be glorified in my life," and share this video. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open.